Hey guys.
Hi, how you doing?
Good morning.
It's that fellow that I'm no longer having a fight with.
Oh my God.
I'm glad we were able to bury the hatchet. Hey guys, great to see you.
So glad to be here,
Buddy.
brother. Oh my gosh.
This is better than fighting.
This is better than fun. It's awesome to be here at the store. It's changed a bunch since I was here the last time.
We had to
raised the roof,
fumigate
literally.
after you left.
I would say so. The studio used to be over here, and
Yeah, it was tight. Like you guys, we had the whole band in here in like a very
Yeah.
tight spot.
yeah,
So
this is awesome, man. I love all the stuff you're doing online,
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We're just doing it.
we just show up and Jason points a camera at us and goes, "Go."
they come in every day and tell Jeremy to stop looking so stupid.
And I'm doing better at it. I'm doing better.
I don't know how you can feel good about yourselves trying to make a living selling people banjos.
There is a problem there, and I actually believe
It's their
we actually-
families. I'm actually sorry.
We
for.
got
the
we got a
family.
citation from the government, by the way, on that.
It's the families I do feel sorry for.
The guys buying it. They asked for it.
So Darren, how long you been out on this trip?
We've been out on about 2.5 week run. We went all over Montana, Wyoming, Utah. We started out on the coast of North Carolina, but our first date west was in Missouri, near St. Louis. And
So you made the big loop.
made the big loop, and we're back. And
Was it warm when you first started in Missouri? Because you guys brought back some cold air
was.
with you.
It was when we first started. The weather was great, and everywhere we've gone, it's got progressively worse. It snowed us out, and every town, they're like, "Man, it's usually a lot better than this, and as soon as you leave, it's going to get better." The weather, and I'm like, everywhere we went, they said, "As soon as we leave, it's going to get better." And I was like,
If you had $1 for every time you heard that.
exactly. We hear that a lot. So.
No, that's great to see. We had a little joke with Kristen on our podcast that me and you were feuding. It wasn't true. We've always been close.
He doesn't care for you.
That might be true.
Yeah. We're
I
not
never had a
really,
feud,
We're
but-
not really feuding, but
Yeah.
I just don't like it. It's more of a disgust, really.
I've got some photos of you on a Stingray Ellie that I'd be more than happy to share with the folks at home
Oh, great. Great, yeah.
from about 20 years ago.
It's from my wild and woolly days. But, yeah,
Cruise ship.
I was telling Richard and Kevin and the man, I've probably known you all probably 20 years. It's
Yeah.
been
That's probably
2004. is when
pretty close to that.
the first time I saw your band was in 2002 or 3. We played a festival in North Platte, Nebraska. I was with a band from Haywood County, that's where I'm from, in western North Carolina, and we came out and played at a festival, and it was, I want to say in like a horse arena or something.
That
And-
sounds about right for a festival.
Yeah. Anywhere you can step in manure, that's like, hey, this would be a great place
Cow,
for a
horse,
bluegrass
either
festival.
one.
Yeah, but that was the first time I saw your band, and I bought the album "Follow Me," and I wore that thing out. Yeah.
I'm
awesome.
glad you were able to remember. I don't remember you at all. I'm just kidding. I know we were hung out. I do actually remember.
And then
that.
we really hung out a long time on that cruise ship. We had
We
a
hung
blast on
out
that.
there, and then a bunch of other festivals too for a long period of time. You were touring with Alicia.
Yeah.
And,
Alicia Nugent.
Yep. And we kind of.
What have you been doing since then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been doing anything?
They were idiots. The second I met them, I'm like, these are the world's oldest teenagers, and that really aligned with my personality and what I liked. And they were always cutting up and having fun. And being out on the road and playing music is hard enough. And if you can't enjoy it, and I see, especially in bluegrass, I see some people who take themselves so seriously. And I want to get as far away from those people as I can, because it's like, oh my God, we're
Just have a good time.
We're having a good time. This is
You can't take yourself seriously when you're as messed up as what we are. It just not doesn't work.
That way nobody can hurt you. Like,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
the things they say.
Yeah, I
It
want to
doesn't
say
hurt
it
as
first.
bad when you're being silly.
Yeah, I want to say it first. I'll go ahead and make fun of myself before anybody else has the opportunity to make fun of me.
That's why we
I'll
get
take
along
that
so well.
sting out, yeah. But
No, it's great. I've been enjoying your mandolin playing since the first time I really got to hear you. You really come at it with a different approach, like some really cool, almost Dempsey Young style licks and double stops that I just love. And you keep progressing. Every time I hear you post something online, it's like, dang it, he's practicing and I'm not. And but yeah, you sounded great.
I also hear it that way, Joe.
It's facts.
This is brother. God, I'm so glad
Aren't you glad you're here?
I'm glad I'm here, and I don't have a brother around. That I would be in jail. I would have murdered him by now. But,
So now you're here, got your own band going out, your own music. You're doing a lot of stuff. It's not just straight ahead bluegrass stuff. You got a country album that came out not too long ago. Just doing a whole like Americana everything kind of thing right now, right?
That's right. You know, roots music is the best way I can describe it.
I like that better.
Bluegrass is under that umbrella, but we're from Western North Carolina, and so like Doc Watson, Earl Scruggs.
Yeah.
You know, Earl Scruggs Review, Doc's music, it was always rooted in traditional music, and so was Earl, but it also could find legs in other places. And somebody that I've always admired, who I always felt had a foot in traditional music and roots music, but always kept doing new things, was Marty Stewart. And I always enjoyed his mandolin playing too. But that's my vision of what I want my music to be, and I've really got into the songwriting part of it. So when you write songs, they're new songs, they're brand new songs, and so I want them to have, it's obviously going to be new music, but I want it to feel like mountain music, and that could sound like Doc Watson, it could sound like Earl Scruggs, it could sound like Bill Monroe, but it could sound also like Earl Scruggs Review or Jimmy Martin or you know, so I want it to have those elements where it sounds familiar and it sounds authentic. And I like simple music, you know, with strong rhythm, and I think that's part of the Western North Carolina thing, mountain music, because there's the dance element to it. And when you mention, you know, double stops on the mandolin, that real rhythmic style of playing that comes out of Western North Carolina and the mountains of Virginia and Tennessee, because they played a lot of square dances, and I don't know if that was prevalent out here, but that was a lot of what the bluegrass was there. And so we want to incorporate that into our sound of that real rhythmic style of traditional roots music, whatever
Makes perfect sense to me.
I think you're doing a great job at it.
Yeah. Cool.
And I think while we got you here, we're going to probably try to get you to play a couple things.
Hey, let's pick, man. I'm ready.
It'll be fun.
These guys are great.
We can make noise.
Hey,
Can I bring my kazoo?
we'll hurt their ears. Yeah. I need a mandolin capo. What's your mandolin capo?
We have a whole selection. Let me show you, sir.
Good night, Cleveland.